Hey, so I've been going to the movies in the middle of a pandemic. You see, Hollywood isn't really doing super well right now. They have a bunch of movies that they want to release in theaters, but audiences won't come because of the pandemic, and they probably won't. So what they're doing instead is re-releasing a bunch of their older movies. But like, the cool thing for me is that the only people that are in the theaters so far have been me or people that I happen to bring with me. And so because of this, I have gone to the movies 7. You guessed it. 7 different times. Now you may be thinking, hey, that's kind of reckless. Isn't that expensive and adds up? Well, you would be right, except that tickets are actually really cheap right now because they know everybody's strapped for cash. Sometimes the tickets are only $5 a pop. The movies that I've seen are Annabelle Creation, A Nightmare on Elm Street, A Nightmare Before Christmas, The Exorcist, Toy Story, Guardians of the Galaxy, and The Climb. The Climb of which being my favorite. So like, you walk in and nobody's there and you're wondering, where is everybody? But then you like sit in your seat because it's assigned seating and you're like, hey, this is actually pretty cool. I'm in like a rich mansion private movie theater. But then you get mildly worried at the prospect that nobody else is going to go to theaters except for you, so these places are going to hemorrhage money until they're gone unless they get some sort of government stimulus. So you go in your assigned seat, and seeing all these movies on the big screen is actually really cool. Like, here's a little clip of when I saw A Nightmare Before Christmas. And not to repeat myself, but I really do like the fact that you get your own theater. I saw AMC is doing this thing right now where you can rent out a theater for $99 and you can invite like 20 people, which that would be like $5 a head, which is cool, but I'm spending $5 on my own with another person getting their own ticket, and we're getting the exact same thing. I'll like go in my seat, and then I'll go to like another seat, and then like another seat, just to see like different perspectives, because I usually go to like the very last row when I go to the movies, but I want to see what it was like in the front. But then I'll just like go back to my normal seat. So the big question for you is, should you go to the movie theaters right now? Well, that depends on how you feel about it. Again, I know the risks of what's going on and I know what I'm getting into, but there are some people who just aren't comfortable with going to the theaters right now, and that's completely fine. But if you're somebody who isn't super worried and you're looking for something to do and this sounds interesting, then yeah, go right ahead. Of the theaters I've gone to, they run at about half capacity. You have to wear your mask the whole time. There's assigned seating. It's all very safe. And on top of that, you're helping keep movie theaters alive for the time being. That shouldn't be like a main reason you should go, as nobody should feel pressured into giving money to corporations. But if this is something that you enjoy and you want to help until these places get some sort of government bailout, if and when that happens, then yeah, go right ahead. Or you could just say screw it and watch Disney Plus or Hulu or Netflix in your house, which is a lot cheaper, safer, and easier to do. It's whatever you want to do.